Welcome everybody to Zen 110 of Guy Party Podcast. How's it going? I'm Al, and of course we're joined by Matty Brook Daddy on the other end of the line, and we are Guy Party Podcast. How's it going, everybody?
You missed a chance to add an extra rhyme to that and say let's do this again for Zen 1010. 1010?
1010? We're not on the 1010th episode yet. I think it's a couple years away. I get you.
Just a couple.
Welcome again to Zen 110 of Guy Party Podcast. What's going on, everybody? Yo, what's up, Matt? What are you doing? How you doing? What's up?
I'm doing.
I see. I think you're probably radiating over there. Just like you're just so happy to be about to talk about Batman, right?
Maybe.
So, I guess before we get started, guys, Instagram account. Check us out there, guy_party_pod. Send us some feedback, emails, or any kind of questions you may have at guyparty91@gmail.com. Or you can go to the website that we have and watch or listen to the audio or video versions of this podcast right on there, guypartypod.com. So, getting back to Batman already. Was there like a DC? Was it DC fandom? Was like the thing?
Yeah, essentially it was like their own little Comic-Con thing that happened yesterday, Saturday the 22nd. They just dropped like a bunch of trailers and panels and news and
everything.
Yeah, they kind of confirmed stuff that was like, yeah, someone said this, but this is like DC kind of straight up acknowledging it, like Black Adam.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Had a teaser trailer with The Rock, and we kind of saw. I mean, it was all like CGI. There was like no actual person, but like you kind of got a good idea of the concept of what the suit's gonna look like, which I thought was pretty cool.
Okay.
But yeah, it yesterday was like Christmas to me. Got home from work and just like sat down, watched a bunch of trailers, started streaming, and then like I was just keeping an eye on Reddit or Facebook, and all of a sudden it was like Batman trailer. I was like, okay, dropping everything I'm doing. We're watching this, and I'm pretty sure I was streaming when I watched it, and I'm pretty sure you can just see like the smile just grow on my face as the trailer went on.
Oh man, it's crazy. I'm glad you're excited.
I'm very excited
because I'm just like, looks good, looks fun.
I'm hopeful, but at the same time, I'm cautiously optimistic. Like at this point, especially, it seems like with DC, especially like at this point,
you kind of have to.
I'm going in with the Venom mindset, where I'm going in with the mindset it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. That's the mindset I go in with it. I want it to be good. I'm hoping it's good. But I'm going in with the mindset it's going to be bad. So that way, like when I come out, it's like, okay, it was better than I thought it was going to be. It can only go up.
Exactly. Yeah, that's kind of I was just trying to think of the words to just put those together. Yeah, it can only be better than your expectations. That's good. Yeah. That's great. I mean, Venom was not bad. I had the same mentality going into that movie.
I think everyone was that way. Like everyone I talked to in the past 24 hours after like seeing the Batman trailer, I told them what I just told you. I'm like, I'm going in with the Venom mindset, and they're like, I didn't think Venom was that bad. I'm like, but what did you think before you saw it?
Exactly.
They're like, yeah, I was kind of expecting it to be bad. I'm like, that's the mindset I'm going in with.
Yeah, and I was kind of upset because I really like Tom Hardy. I was like,
yeah,
God, I hope this movie doesn't flop too hard. And I was like, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
So yeah,
he did a good job.
Well, I hope, man. I hope for your sake it'll be awesome. That little fight scene there.
Yeah, we can talk about that in a hot minute later.
But yeah, how's your week been? What have you been doing?
Good.
How's the life of Brook Daddy?
Working a lot still.
Excuse me. Yeah, I hear that.
But get out of here, Bush Bullet. I don't care about the notification I just got.
I do see you rocking the mustache though.
I am. So I shaved it.
Happy.
Earlier this week, I kind of did it as a joke, and I was just like, I'm gonna rock it for a little bit. Like, literally, only people that see it are pretty much the people that watch my stream. So it was one of those things where it was just like, because everywhere I go now, you wear a freaking mask. So like.
Oh yeah, at work I forgot.
Yeah, no one. This is what they see.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's like, I don't have to worry about looking like a child diddler if no one can see it. I can't. I can't. I'm not able to style it like you. I don't think I have enough length on mine yet. I figured I'm gonna kind of go for the
The Bears.
Ron Swanson,
Ah.
like the Ron
Right.
Swanson, Ron Burgundy type
Yep.
mustache.
On Burgundy.
I figured
God damn it.
I figured at this point that's kind of like where I need to go with
Yep.
it.
There you go. There you go.
Um,
How long has it been? That
Since
growth.
I don't know.
Jesus. Jesus.
I honestly don't know when I actually last like fully shaved.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
It was
was
probably
just-
about a month and a half, honestly.
Okay.
I think it was right around the time we were opening up to the public at the gym, and it was like, okay, I need to wear a mask all times I'm in here now.
Yep.
And it was like,
Yep.
start wearing the mask with it, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna shave it all because it's freaking annoying and
Dude,
itchy.
it is. It
and-
is.
Yeah.
I know. It's annoying to eat, but if I just wax it a little bit to keep it out,
Yeah.
it's fine. It's fine. Then I just
But,
put too much in. But yeah.
So yeah, rocking the
What
stash
games?
game.
What games?
In terms of games, that's a good question. Still grinding out Fallout 76 a little bit.
Yeah, I gave up on that for a minute. Just a
Yeah.
minute.
I'm still grinding now a little bit. But really, in terms of games, the only thing I've really been playing for the past week is probably Horizon Zero Dawn. Like, the patch came
Good.
out, updated
Good.
my drivers, and, like, the frame issue was gone, essentially. It was like, no more frame
Yeah.
issues.
Good.
But then it was still crashing. It would crash between every 30 minutes to, like, every hour and a half or so.
I was watching a streaming crash
And
twice, like an
yeah.
hour and 15. Yeah.
And then, like, later in the week, like, before I was going to stream, I was like, I'm just going to check, like, the Steam forums, see if anyone has, like, found a fix. And one person was like, I dropped my FPS limit to 30. I went 4 hours and it didn't crash once. And it was
And?
like, okay. So I started up, put it to 30, started streaming. Went for 4 hours, didn't crash once.
There
And
you
it hasn't
go.
crashed on me since.
There you go. Are you
Um,
enjoying the game?
I am.
Do you like
the-
the story?
It-
Or
so I will say before we get into that, the frames drop in one area. It seems when I load in initially, it's a Meridian,
okay, that's
which
a
is
big
like one
city,
of the
though.
yeah, which is why I'm feeling like that's why I could just probably just load it in a bunch of NPCs
Oh
and
yeah. Oh
it's
yeah.
just like killing the CPU.
yeah.
But I'm enjoying it. What was the last thing I did?
You were.
I just
in
found
the...
Ursa. I just saved Ursa,
Ursa. Okay.
Aaron's sister.
Okay. Yeah. Yep.
I just did that.
She was dead.
Yeah, and I
Turns
found out
out-
the big twist with the machines, which when it happened, I was like, I'm not fully surprised.
Yeah. No,
Like,
but did I guess you didn't find out the big twist yet. Okay.
not yet.
Okay. Well,
But-
you bet on that when I first. But you the last thing I saw before I had to leave was you opened the gate up when everybody said like welcome Dr. Elizabeth Sobek or whatever the fuck. And you opened up the
Oh yeah.
gate
Yeah.
and you went inside and you
you
explored
go.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's dude. I can't say anything, but
Yeah, I'm excited to see where the story goes.
dude, I can't say anything, but because that would kind of give it away. So I'm not
Yeah.
gonna say shit. But dude, oh my god, just wait for the big twist.
I'm enjoying
yeah,
it. I'm looking forward to 100% in it. Like I got all of the vessels or whatever they are.
Yeah, they're not. It's not a hard game to 100%.
No,
the,
It doesn't seem like it.
the last achievement I got on the vanilla game, the base game, was the not the proving ground thing, but like the kind of like the
Hunting
trials,
ground?
the hunting
Okay.
grounds, the hunting trials or whatever the
Yeah.
hell. Dude, fucking, they barely give you enough time to do it. So like, there's
Ooh.
things in the environment that you need to use that I just found out like later on. So just make sure you look around.
That's a good heads up.
Yeah. So
um,
they took a while.
I did notice there's an achievement for destroying all like the target practice things.
Mm-hmm.
And like I swear I've seen like 4 or 5 and I saw the achievement for it. I was like, fuck.
Guide. Seriously, just
Yeah.
use a guide for that. 'Cause, I mean,
That's gonna be probably the only thing I really use a guide for, and then the trials or whatever.
you don't need
um,
to because you buy maps. I love
Yeah.
the way those are in that
Yeah,
game.
that's quite convenient that they're like, hey, here's a map. It's in this area. Go find it.
And then
although-
you can use your focus to find it
Yeah.
easier.
I mean, like I was
So
doing I found a Vantage earlier today, and it looked like it was like a Red Rocks amphitheater.
Ah.
But I was
Yeah.
in that area before, and I was like, okay, it looks like last couple of Vantages I did were way up high. I probably have to get way up on top of this cliff. And I was like, I'm going to clear out the corrupted zone first, and I'll walk around. And, like, I cleared them out, and I was like, oh, it's right here on the ground. Well, I feel dumb.
Hey, man. Can't have them all
But,
the way up in the air. Gotta switch it up. But there's an achievement for the corrupted zones, too. Clear all the corrupted zones.
Yeah, I figured there's an achievement for everything, because there's also one for, like, clearing all the bandit camps.
All the bandit camps, yep. Everything. So.
Yeah. And outside of that,
dude.
just playing more Fall Guys still. Got my 7th win today, which gave me another achievement.
Nice. I haven't played it all yet. I want to start it up because I don't want to play alone.
Yeah, it's a game where if you play alone, you can play for like half an hour to an hour, and then it starts getting a little stale. But like if you have fun people to play with, it's just like, like there's been a couple nights where I've been playing it, and it's like, all right, we'll play Fall Guys for a little bit. 3 hours later, we're still playing it, and yelling at each other and raging and getting hype, and it's a roller coaster of emotions in that game.
Well, I'll have to start playing it though. So it's installed, so it's ready to go. It's ready to go.
And then the only other thing was DC Fandom, which happened yesterday, which we will touch on, or I will touch on just about everything that I was psyched for.
Yeah, that's all you, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. Cool, man. Cool.
How about you? Have you finished GTA 4 yet?
I did.
Nice.
Did. I had to stop my stream because I got so angry at one of the missions. I literally just like, all right, guys, I'm done, and just stopped the stream. And deleted the VOD. I didn't want that on there. So I was so upset because, so I had, for those who don't know, I had 2 achievements left. Get 80% in all of the Battlegate Tony missions and 100% all of Battlegate Tony missions.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, if like you can like do each individual check mark, like do each individual objective for each mission separately if you want to, and as long as you hit that check mark once, it considers it always done.
Mm-hmm.
So I was able to do, just nickel and dime, focus on headshots, focus on time, focus on damage, blah blah blah. But there's the last mission of the game. They give you a motorcycle that like literally if I just tap D or A just to turn, it would like do a 360. It would just skid out. And it was just like I couldn't get the timing done, and I couldn't catch the plane because every time I tried to turn, I just slid out and just skid. I was like, dude, you guys are like, just fucking why? Just why? So, but I shut the stream off, and it's the first time I shut it off. I did it 100%.
Of course, that's how it always goes.
And then there was another mission, like early on in the game, like 4th mission. You have to fight people in like a cage match.
Okay.
You have to fight 3 people in the cage match, and then 1 guy outside with a knife, and you have to take less than 10% damage to get 100%. I tried that for like 3 fucking hours, and I did it. So there you can fight the 3 guys in the ring, and then once you go outside, you can pull a gun out and you can just shoot the other guy. So I was like, all right, I didn't get hit once. I was like, this is fucking perfect. I can go out and I can just shoot this guy, be done with the game, be done with it. And it hit a load screen, and it just loaded for like 2 minutes, and once it finally loaded in, I was dead.
Oh.
I was like, dude, I just quit the game. I walked away. I didn't play it for like a day.
That's rough.
Like, that fucking angered the shit out of me. So like I had to go in and like manipulate like the game files and stuff, like not running like whatever. However I fixed the glitch last time, I did that. It worked, but I still kept getting hit. So it took like another 2 hours. Friday. Finally did it. So that game's 100%. So
nice.
It's my 3rd 100% game on Steam. Yay! 103 hours.
Nice. Something else I did. I don't know if you're done with your week.
Still didn't get my comic book.
I called to them.
I called them and asked them what the fuck. I'm probably never gonna order anything from this place ever again. Learned one lesson, and that's all I need to learn. So it's been come Tuesday. It'll be full 3 weeks since I ordered a comic book.
Yeah.
Coming from Texas to Wyoming. That's not that far. Shouldn't take 3 weeks. And I called them. They said it was shipped on the day I placed the order. I was like, okay, so what's the deal? Where's the holdup? So it usually takes about a week to 2 weeks to get there. I was like, well, it's been 2.5 weeks now.
Yeah.
Like what's the deal? Like, oh, it's shipped. It's on its way. It's en route. And I was like, Okay, good enough. I'm calling them tomorrow as soon as they open. I'm like, where's the tracking information in this fucking package?
Yeah.
Because if it's going USPS, which it is, there should be some tracking information. I want to know where this fucking package is.
I mean, even
give my fucking money
FedEx
back.
or UPS.
Yeah, anything has a
It
tracking
should have
number.
tracking numbers. Yeah.
I'm sure even DHL has a fucking tracking number. But I'm
Probably.
like, dude, just give me the tracking information, and if you can't, give my money back.
Refund. Yeah.
Give me my fucking money back, because I'm done.
Yeah.
I will never order from you guys again. Sorry, thanks. Gave you a chance, and you just completely botched it. So, if that's the case, I will definitely go to Olympic Comics downtown here in Cheyenne and just see if they can order it through them. And like, okay,
Yeah.
you guys, I'm sure had better luck than I would.
I'm sure also with them, if they're like, hey, you're coming to us to buy a comic from us and we have to order it. I know the little local comic shop by me, like a lot of times they're like, yeah, we'll order you something if we don't have it. Like,
yeah.
You're providing business for that company, especially in a company. Especially in a business where it's like, Amazon can easily overtake those businesses. They're like, yeah, we'll do it.
Yeah.
I think. Go on.
No, I want to see about the Umbrella Academy comics too.
Yeah.
I finished season 2 of that.
I've seen those at Barnes and Noble occasionally.
Oh, really? Oh, so
yeah,
I'll
like
the
volumes, not like the individual issues. So like
Yeah, just to get the whole
yeah,
the whole thing. Is there 2? I don't know. I think there's 2 volumes or something out now, but I'll check the local comic shop first, just to support. But if not, there's Barnes Noble literally 2 minutes down the road. So I keep forgetting Barnes Noble has graphic comics.
Yeah, it depends on the location for sure. Cause like there's one by my parents that has like a big like
section.
Bigger section yet, and then there's like ones I've been to that's like,
half a row.
Cool. Everything that you have is like, half of what the other places have, and it's like okay.
And I have all these.
It's like
so
for me, it's like if I'm passing by there, it's like I might stop in just to see if there's anything that I don't have that I'd.
Yeah.
That's not necessarily new that I wanted to check out, but it's like, I go in with low expectations.
Yeah, exactly.
I go in with Venom expectations.
You son of a bitch. What do you drink? It looks like Campbell's soup in a can.
Maybe it is. You got a problem with that?
It always does come in a can. That's
no, it doesn't. Well, would you consider like the microwavable ones, like
little plastic ones?
Would you consider those cans?
No, because they're plastic.
Yeah.
No,
I'm drinking Goldenrod Brewing.
Ooh, melon cart.
Yeah, there's like a variety pack of like a melon, pineapple, and mango beer.
Nice. Nice.
They're pretty good,
actually. Good.
It's only 4%, so it's not super strong.
Oh, there you go.
So you can drink them all day. There's a Sunday Fun Day.
I think there's a beer called literally All Day IPA in the like 4.5% or something.
Yeah.
You just pound. But anyway, beat GTA 4 game wise. I installed and played some Skater XL yesterday.
I saw that.
Gonna be honest, I like Sessions configuration better.
Okay.
However, I heard Sessions kind of tearing it down and rebuilding it completely, which is kind of weird because I felt like it's more fluid than Skater XL at 1.0 and Sessions Early Access. Weird, but whatever. And then what else was I playing? What else? Oh, I started GTA 5 last night.
Nice.
Really happy with the way it plays. When I first started it up, it was framey and dropping frames.
And then you just like restarted it essentially, right?
I restarted it and I did something. I turned VSync on.
Okay.
And
was it framing on your end too, or was it just framing in the stream?
Framing the stream. Framing. Like, I was when I'm playing, I have just my Streamlabs open. It was dropping frames there, but it was fine on my end. But I'm glad it worked out. But
that's good.
It looks nice and it plays smooth. Like I'm glad. I like the driving in GTA 4 because like I like to slide a lot, and but like this game is just like it's so much easier to drive. So
yeah,
I think missions will be easier.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
For sure.
But besides that, I bought a squat rack.
Yes.
So I finally got that. My bar is coming tomorrow, and I'm going to Denver Friday. I'm taking a half day. I told the boss I have fucking flex time, aka like
fucking use it. It's almost
bank.
September.
all my stuff ends in September. Our fiscal year ends September 31st.
Fucking
so
use it up.
everything we have, like sick time, vacation time, whatever,
Yeah.
the surplus, it's gone September 15th. So I'm like, but take a day. But I'm going taking a half day Friday. I'm like, fuck it, I might take a whole day and just go down to Denver, pick it up and bring it back up and build it. So
Nice.
thank God. So I had to build it myself. Like I had to build, like I literally picked like the set of uprights, 2 sets of those.
Okay.
Because they didn't have the full set. I had to
Yeah.
like build it myself. I was like, which is better? You can pick what you want.
Yeah.
But we'll see how it goes. But that's it. Man, that's it.
Nice.
Nothing really notable.
Nice.
Just dealing with some back pain.
Getting
anyway.
old.
Dude, I feel like I'm fucking 90. But
Yeah.
anyway, let's get into the stuff that's fun to talk
Well,
about.
real
More
quick,
news.
before we hit news, I touched the Marvel
Uh-oh.
Avengers
Uh-oh.
beta.
I
last night?
did see that last night. I did see that.
Graphically, very pretty. I didn't
Okay.
play for it too long. I only did it for like 10-15 minutes. Graphically, very pretty.
Okay.
Fighting wise, it felt like, your standard like beat 'em up kind of game where it's like, you don't have crazy combos or anything, or at least not from what I saw. It was just kind of like, Thor. It was kind of cool though because like Thor, you could yeet your hammer at someone and call it back at will, kind of like Kratos in God of War.
Dude, that's so satisfying.
Like there were 3 guys in front of me. I was just like, yeet my hammer, call it back. Yeet my hammer, call it back. Yeet my hammer, call it back. And like it hits that, like if they're in the way when it comes back, it hits them still. So
yep.
that was pretty cool.
That's OP.
and
though.
like
it's got the OP.
Captain America, you can yeet his shield
Shield.
also, but that kind of bounces right back.
Gotcha.
But like I was fighting someone with like a shield, like a riot
Mhm.
shield almost, but his legs were exposed. So I was just fucking yeeting my hammer at his feet, and he would just fall over, stand back up, fall over, stand back up.
So you can just pretty much like spam that.
Yeah, which
So
I'm
we-
sure later in the game it makes it so way like you have to be more tactical and stuff.
Yeah. They'll like jump or dodge it or
but
something.
The biggest thing, like, I remember hearing mixed things about like how online is gonna work.
Okay.
Now I think it's gonna be a Steam sale pickup unless like I hear otherwise in the first couple of days. It's not a day one purchase for me right now, mainly because for the online, it's using a reclaimed helicarrier as a base of operations. Players launch hero missions, and then in parentheses single player, and Warzone missions, and then in parentheses single player or co-op in hotspots around the globe. Which makes me wonder
Interesting.
if you can progress the story in multiplayer. Because it sounds like you might not be able to if hero missions are only single player.
Guess not then, right?
Like, I don't know what Warzone missions are. So,
I don't know. Guess you'll
it's
find
gonna,
out.
it's gonna be one of those things where I'm gonna wait a couple days,
Watch some people stream
you know,
it.
watch people stream it, hear about what the online is like. And
Yep.
if people are like, yeah, you can't play the story online, it's like, cool, that's a Steam sale pickup for me then. Like,
This is Mario Party Switch
Yeah.
online. Fuck that.
like I want to play this day one, but at the same time, it's like, if that's gonna be the
Yeah.
case, I'll wait, and I'll also wait and see like how it's received as PC, because I've heard like people with like 2080s for their graphics card like
Yep.
can't run it on low at 4K 60 frames a second or something, which I'm not gonna
can't?
run it at that high, but it's still like people are using the best graphic card out there and they can't
You can't do
run
it.
it on even medium at that. Like
Bullshit.
that's a little sounds a little poorly optimized to me, but I
That's
mean,
bullshit.
from what I saw in the beta, it was pretty. Like it was like I would play it like that. Like, you know.
If I'm not streaming, I'll run something at full graphics. Like
Yeah,
ultra graphics.
I
But if
wasn't-
I am,
I wasn't
medium to
streaming
high.
Twitch. I was sharing my screen on Discord with someone so that way they
Gotcha.
could see it.
Yep.
So I don't know bitrate wise how that affects frames and stuff, if there's a difference or not. But
Not sure, man. Not sure.
yeah,
Guess you'll find out.
we will.
But yeah, that seems fun.
Yeah.
The whole Thor's hammer thing that seems pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was like when I first started using it, it was like, oh, I can throw his hammer. Yeah, obviously, because it's Thor. And then
Yep.
I did it a couple times. I was like,
Obviously.
oh my god, this is fucking
Satisfying.
Kratos, and I fucking love it.
Could you throw it and just let it out there for a while, keep fighting, and
Yeah.
then bring it back?
Yeah, you would call it back at will. So like you could just throw it and yeet someone against the wall, and like level 1, it would kill them. And then you would just go fucking beat up other people, and you could just call it back at will. And like I said, if someone was in the way, they fucking got knocked in the back of the head by it.
That's awesome.
So
That's pretty cool. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely interesting. So
Oh
that's
yeah.
good. That's good. Good stuff. Good stuff.
But
I didn't play anything else, man. I've just been like, ugh. I've been working.
yeah,
Sucks.
I feel ya.
Work.
But do we want to get to news?
Yeah. You talk about your DC stuff because
You don't have anything?
dude, news-wise, honestly, I really don't. I mean, the only thing I
Alright.
see is like stuff for like Crisis, which I don't care about. PlayStation trying to release their console, and like some just random crap, like the new Call of Duty has been announced, Cold War, and it showed a screenshot and stuff. Like I don't care about that.
Before we
everything else
touch on
is
DC, Summer
Yeah.
Games Done Quick finished. And they
I-
raised a total of $2,309,530.
2,309,000.
$2,309,530.
Damn, that's awesome. What is that? That's not a record though, right?
I don't think so. I think they hit 2.5 at like AGDQ or something.
Gotcha.
I'm not sure off the top of my head, but obviously with COVID, everything was online. So like there was no convention center that they used and no in-person fans or anything. It was all online. Which I remember when they announced that, it was like I'm curious to how that's gonna change the dynamic. But it seemed like everything I was seeing online, everyone was like, dude, this GDQ is fucking amazing. And it was just like, I guess, I don't know if they just had better runs or what it was, but it sounded like it was like just as good. And because like the fans in the background definitely add another element to like having the speedrunners do their thing, because there's always like fan interaction and stuff like that.
I would feel more comfortable being here in my basement, in my stream setup, in my setup, to play the game.
But I think it was just like one of those things where it's like people were saying there were a lot of good runs, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna have to find time to go back and watch some of them.
The only thing I watched for like 10 to 15 minutes was Shovel Knight, and the reason I didn't watch further is because I want to play the game and not get it ruined. So like, but there's like some frame drops on the end. So
yeah, which is expected because the streamer is probably streaming or sharing their screen with GDQ, so the GDQ can capture it. And
it was a lot of loss somewhere.
I know there's definitely interviews where like technical difficulties happen, and like the streamer that they're interviewing, just like his internet just shut out and he got cut out, and it was like, okay, we'll be right back with the rest of that interview. It's like, oh, that sucks. But, I mean,
this interview about technical difficulties. Oh shit, technical difficulty.
Yeah,
that sucks.
But it seemed like there was a lot of good runs that I have to go back and watch. Like I heard like Devil May Cry 4 and Half-Life Alyx were really good, and other things. I saw a little bit of Witcher 3 speed run, which was really interesting.
Dude, how do you speed run that? I mean, like,
there's apparently a glitch where Geralt is the fucking Flash and just fucking books it everywhere.
A glitch or a cheat code?
A glitch. Where like I guess he puts somehow he makes the game make Geralt think that he should be able to run 200 miles per hour. It's really fun to watch because like you'll see him just like his upper body. I think his whole body is just like fucking
just fucking good,
running up mountains and taking that speed to get over walls and stuff, and climbing up a hill and just like using physics to keep himself going.
Damn.
But I've heard there were a lot of good speedruns, so I'm gonna have to check out some of them.
Yeah, I see some stuff like Horizon Zero Dawn, New Game Plus on Ultra Hard
in 55 minutes or less than 55.
I would love to watch that again. Super Mario Bros. Last Levels, of course.
I did watch the Super Mario Bros. And Super Mario Bros. Lost Levels races, and they were pretty good.
Super Mario Odyssey World Peace, Pokemon Shield, any percent.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I'm still waiting to get those games. They never go on sale.
Nope.
I don't fucking understand why Switch games never, ever go on sale. It's kind of frustrating, but
I don't know, man.
Whatever. Breath of the Wild,
but
Treasures. Yeah, there's some of these I'd like to watch, man.
Yeah,
sure. Silent Hill, Quest 64. Oh, Jesus Christ. Cool. Yeah, cool. Anyway, sorry.
But I guess the only other thing, which was a big thing, like we mentioned earlier, was DC fandom.
Yeah.
A lot of things were revealed and kind of confirmed.
this is you, man.
Yeah.
Just run with it. Just go.
So the two games, which we were speculating in, Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League and Gotham Knights, had
Yep.
trailers drop. Both looked pretty good. Gotham Knights had a gameplay panel part also to it.
Okay.
But they started before they even showed gameplay, like a text thing popped up, and they're like, and the guy who was talking about it, he's like, just so you guys know, like, everything you're about to see is all pre-alpha stuff.
Okay.
So it was like, very early stages of, we have the assets, now we're working on the gameplay type thing. It looked interesting. They're going to make it so that way you can play either single or two-player co-op.
Gotcha.
Because it's revolving around the Bat family and not Batman. So you play as either Batgirl, Robin, Nightwing, or Red Hood.
I know what the fuck Red Hood is.
He's an old Jason. Or old Jason, an older Robin, who got killed by Joker.
It's like Jason.
No, yeah, his name is Jason Todd. That's why I said the old Jason.
Gotcha. Okay, it makes sense.
But he was killed by Joker in the early 90s, I believe. Which is actually funny because they left it up to fans to decide whether or not he gets killed or saved. And fans chose to get him killed. And then he came back as Red Hood. Which Red Hood was an early moniker for Joker, actually. So, kind of came back as Red Hood to kind of spite Joker, I guess.
Gotcha.
But you can play as them. It's either single player or two-player co-op, which is going to be interesting. But it looks interesting because in the Arkham games there weren't really like player levels.
Yep.
Like, you could upgrade your guy or not upgrade it, and it was always going to kind of be like the same fight no matter what.
Okay.
But in this game there's levels, so like, they showed a boss fight and they're like, if you come fight Mr. Freeze, fight him at level 5 and fight him at level 15 are going to be two different fights.
Okay.
Like, apparently all the enemies scale with you, essentially. But they were like, if you fight him at level 5, fight him at level 15, it's going to be two different fights. But he's not going to be different just, like, stat-wise. They're like,
movesets?
Tactic-wise, what he's going to do is going to be different.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Which I was like, okay, that's kind of cool, because that means, like, if you beat him level 5 the first time around, and you come back at level 20 in your second playthrough, it's going to be a different fight. It's not going to be like, oh, he's going to do this, this, and this. It's going to be like, what's he going to do now?
Kind of like Borderlands. Like, the same movesets all the time. Like, he's gonna do this move. Okay, jump that. Yeah, gotcha. That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, so that kind of caught my attention.
Dude, I'm looking at some of these games that were speedrun. Dude, Last of Us Grab Mode glitchless new game. Jesus Christ, I'd love to watch that.
You should.
Anyway, sorry, I keep interrupting. Portal 2. Ugh.
But then, shut up. Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League was also had a trailer drop, which it looked like all pre-rendered cutscene. Seemed pretty good and pretty funny.
So what kind of is that going to be like just an open world kind of thing?
No, this was like all like a pre-rendered cutscene type thing. So I don't know if anyone really knows yet what it's going to be like.
Okay.
I'm curious though because like it's a trailer and Harley Quinn, Boomerang, King Shark, and Deadshot are in it.
Yep.
So I'm curious if there's going to be other characters that you can play as or not. But it's pretty funny, and at the end you understand why it's called Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League. And
why?
Pretty much you see Superman was taken over by Brainiac. He's being mind controlled essentially.
Mind fucked.
Yeah. So, and the fact that it's not kills Superman makes me think the rest of the Justice League is also brainwashed and taken over. Otherwise, it would be Suicide Squad kills Superman.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know.
I'm curious to see where it's going to go, but apparently, according to a tweet from Discussing Films, it's going to be a continuation of the Arkham franchise for Batman, which a lot of people are speculating that's just saying, hey, Batman and Joker aren't going to be in this. It's just set in the same universe after the events of Arkham Knight.
Gotcha. Okay.
So,
I still haven't played those games.
They're solid games. But if you're not into those games, it might be worth it just to watch someone play through them.
Yeah.
Save
like
you money.
Again when you play again.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll play through the whole Arkham series once one of these games gets closer to release date, which
I
won't be
bet,
for like
yeah.
another 2 years or something.
Oh, that sucks. You have to wait so long, but
Yeah, I got plenty of
Yeah.
other games.
yeah, it is what it is.
And then the other two, like, they announced like Black Adam stuff and Shazam stuff and like, bunch of different things. Apparently, I think this was before fandom. Ben Affleck is coming back as Batman in the Flash movie.
Interesting.
Which is really interesting because everyone thought once he was kind of like, yeah, I'm done with Batman, he was like, clean off his hands and saying, I'm done. But maybe whoever's in charge of that was able to draw him back with something, and he's intrigued to do it.
I didn't mind him as Batman at all.
Yeah, I always thought he was a good Batman.
Yeah.
I think the writing and studio fucked him over. I posted the trailer of the Batman on my Facebook last night.
Okay.
And one guy I used to work with was like, Affleck ruined it. And I was like, out of curiosity, why do you say he ruined Batman? I was like, because in my opinion, it was the writing in the studio that did it. I thought he was a good Batman. And then he responded, yeah, I guess you're right. It was the writing in the studio. I'm like, yeah. People need to stop shitting on Affleck for being a bad Batman. He did what he was given.
Yeah. I can only do what you guys tell me
Yeah.
to say and write, and whatever you guys do, that's what I do.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, but
Fuck it.
the two trailers I was psyched for yesterday was the Snyder Cut, Justice League, and the Batman trailer, which I didn't actually expect like an actual 2-minute trailer to be dropped for the Batman.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure they're still actually shooting it, which means the trailer was like all pre-COVID stuff.
Well, there you go.
But I actually have a list of differences in from the Justice League Snyder Cut versus the theatrical version, which I thought was pretty interesting.
Okay.
Firstly, the entire trailer, it was almost entirely new shots, like shots that were not in the theatrical cut.
Okay.
And before I even go into this, also, Snyder said he shot 5 hours worth of film for this movie.
Okay.
So it shows how much could have got cut. Obviously we don't know what was used in the theatrical cut of his original stuff, but it wasn't 3 hours long of a movie, so like a lot got cut.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure he also announced. I saw it on Reddit, so I'm assuming this is true.
You read it on Reddit?
It's not going to be a single movie. On HBO Max, it's going to be a 4-episode miniseries, an hour long each, which means there's 4 hours worth of content that's being put out.
Jesus Christ. That's a lot of content, man. Holy
Yeah.
fuck.
So I think they said after like the final episode, I'm assuming they're doing it week to week, and after the final episode, they're going to release it as one big movie, essentially.
That's pretty cool. I like
But
that.
I'm kind of happy they're doing like a 4-episode miniseries of an hour each, because that makes it feel like it's more worth the money for HBO Max to watch it.
For sure.
I'm not paying $10 or whatever, $20 or whatever it is for HBO Max to watch 2 hours or something.
Yeah. Gotcha.
That.
I mean, that makes sense though. Yeah, that's fine. So I mean, that's cool though. An hour.
Yeah, I mean, 4 hours.
You can't binge it. You can stew on it for a week.
Yeah, and 4 hours of content. It's like,
and then
4 hours of content means we're getting things that are going to be fleshed out.
Yeah.
So there's always the thing with movies where it's like, oh, this wasn't fleshed out enough. It was too rushed. And it was like,
yeah.
Now they're not doing that.
Yeah, some stuff lends itself to a series. Of either episodes or a mini series of like, okay, so you get 3 portions or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
The key difference is that it seems. What?
Hell yeah.
Oh. It sounded like someone said something, but then it sounded like it was you, and I got really confused.
No, it was me. Being an asshole.
Oh, it was just really low. That's what threw me off.
Yep.
Yeah, stop it.
I'm sorry.
So Darkseid makes an appearance, which is like the equivalent of Thanos in the DC universe.
So who do they fight at the end?
They fight Steppenwolf, which is Darkseid's like son,
right-hand man, or okay.
Right-hand man, and somehow he's related to him.
Okay. I didn't know his name was Steppenwolf.
I don't know if it's brother or son or stepson or.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh, okay. Wow, I'm way off.
It's his
So
best friend
Steppenwolf
brother.
is one of the new gods, the uncle of Darkseid. So it's his
Oh.
uncle.
Hmm.
I thought it was the other way around, but okay.
Well, you were close enough. I mean,
I was close. I knew they were related. That's the most important thing.
yeah. Yep.
But it's before like Darkseid is like actually at full power.
Oh.
So like people were showing me, they're like, "Oh, he looks so small and like goofy," and it's like, well, he's not at full power yet, so
Yeah.
fuck you.
He's not Super Saiyan yet. Okay.
Yeah, he's not Super Saiyan yet. He's still just Saiyan.
He's still got regular hair. It's not. Or,
Yeah.
Blonde. What the fuck?
And not sticking straight
Sure.
up.
Yeah.
But there was also, we saw more of the nightmare dream sequence from, I guess it was Batman vs Superman. We saw it where you see like Superman kill Batman and Batman vs Superman, and then Bruce wakes up at the Bat computer and Flash comes in from the future and it's like, you gotta save her, she's whatever, and
Magda.
close enough.
I know
But
what you're talking
we see more of that. We see a destroyed Hall of Justice, which is like the Justice League's,
Yeah.
you know,
I know that one.
Hub.
At least.
which was really interesting because it was like, okay, this is showing that, you know, Justice League was a thing and it got destroyed.
Mhm.
With the Omega symbol, which is like Darkseid's symbol, burnt
Okay.
into the ground essentially.
Okay.
Steppenwolf looks completely different. He's a spiky boy.
It's a
In
spiky
the
boy. Let me look this
yeah,
up.
I can just link you to the article I'm looking at, and as you scroll down, you'll see the old Steppenwolf. Actually, oops.
Excuse me.
You see, like, what we all know is a normal Steppenwolf, and then you scroll down, and he's a spiky boy. He's got like spikes, armor, and you see it. It's a lot easier to see in the trailer.
Gotcha. Okay.
But I think the biggest thing, two biggest things, I was pretty stoked for. One, you also see Iris West, who's like the love interest of Barry Allen, the Flash. You see him save Iris from a car crash, which she wasn't even in the movie in the theatrical cut. So I feel like that character is going to be more fleshed out with, you know, more than just seeming like he's somewhere on the spectrum a little bit. And then the final thing, which everyone was waiting for and is super stoked about, is Superman is in the black suit.
Yeah.
Which is his iconic thing when he comes back from death. He always dons the black suit, it seems like, and is super badass.
Yeah. Yep.
So
I see the difference in it. Like, yeah, it's better.
yeah. So super stoked for that. Like I said, I'm going in, same with Batman, of like the Venom aspect of I'm expecting it to be terrible, but really hoping it to be good.
Yep. Yep.
So I'm excited for it. I don't think there's still yet a date for it, just for 2021, but
I don't know.
the last 6 months flew by, so you know it's gonna be here soon.
Yep.
So
Good, man. Good.
and then the Batman trailer happened.
Yep.
And I am stoked.
And
I am super stoked. So we know the Riddler is going to be in it. Who's Paul Dano playing him. But we didn't really see him. We see what we think is him, but we aren't sure.
Okay.
And it takes place early in Batman's career. It's supposed to be like, I guess, his second year essentially. So he's kind of still at odds with the GCPD. It's just gonna be interesting. You know, it's gonna kind of be like a Batman Begins type situation where he's not really teamed up with them right away, but like seems like Commissioner Gordon is kind of like on his side a little bit. Because in the beginning of the trailer, you see Commissioner Gordon hold out a letter that says to the Batman, and he's like, "Do you know anything about this?" And then you see Batman walk up to him and just doesn't say anything. What were you gonna ask about Gordon?
I was gonna say, is it the chubbier, bearded man in the beginning?
No, it's Jeffrey Wright. I was half expecting people to get upset about this. I haven't seen any hate on it yet. He's the African American in that room scene.
Let me look it up.
You'll probably recognize him.
Yeah. He was the thing I immediately know of him is Felix Leiter from James Bond. In the newer
Yes.
James Bond
Yep.
movies.
Yep.
He's Felix.
I
Yep.
forgot he was in those films.
Mhm.
But yeah, he's Commissioner Gordon, which I think he's going to kill it.
He's a great actor. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he was solid in Westworld too. He's one of the lead roles in that show, and he's
Never saw
fucking
it.
amazing in it.
Never saw it.
But
Nice.
I'm just scrolling through. Like, it seems like they're paying a lot of homages to other villains, so it seems like it's definitely trying to set up for a full rogue gallery.
Okay.
I
mean, yeah, I like this guy. I'm glad.
But like, you see Catwoman make an appearance as Zoe Kravitz. That's very early in her career, also because like her outfit or her mask is like a fucking ski hat that just has eyes cut out, essentially.
Yeah, and just a little line going across. I was like,
yeah,
not really covering that identity too well there.
But Penguin makes an appearance with Colin Farrell. I didn't realize it was Colin Farrell at first because he looks so chubby. I'll just link you to the article I'm looking at again. But like, you see him later in the trailer driving a car away, and it was like, oh, that was him.
I see, kind of. I mean, it's definitely all makeup and
prosthetics and stuff. Yeah, but it's like
yep.
You see him twice in the trailer, and the first couple times I was like, wait, is that Penguin? And then someone was like, yeah, that was Colin Farrell as Penguin. I was like, holy crap.
Yeah.
And then eventually in the trailer, you see, it looks like Batman's like almost like in an interrogation room type thing. And it doesn't really show what's going on, but it looks like Batman starts to target a specific cop, which GCPD is very corrupt before Batman comes around.
Yep, Batman versus the cops, naturally.
So I'm guessing like that this cop is corrupt in some way and working with Riddler or another villain or something. And you see Gordon actually like pull Batman off of the cop.
Yep.
So it shows there's still probably a little bit of trust issues going on and not fully buddy yet. And then there was the beatdown scene at the very end, where there's a bunch of guys. He's like, "Who are you?" And then like some guy goes to hit him with like a baton or bat or something.
Baseball bat or something. Yeah.
And the guy, Batman, just literally just beats the living shit out of him.
Yeah, he like goes on the ground and then he still hits him like 6 more times.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit.
Which it was like, I'm getting real Batman Arkham vibes from that, because it was like in the Arkham game you could stun someone and just literally hit them 20 times before you knock them out. It was just like you could get time to slow down and just you would pound the guy, and if someone came up to hit you, you could counter them and go right back to beating the guy down.
That's pretty cool.
And then after he beats them down, Batman responds with the thing that was super stoked to hear, which he just responds, "I'm vengeance." And the voice sounds pretty good, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like, it's a little bit deeper, but it's not like, Christian Bale smoking 20 packs of cigarettes a day.
Yeah.
It's just like, you can tell there's a deeper aspect to it.
Yep.
Then they get a quick shot of the Batmobile, which was pretty cool, which we've seen already. And then...
I mean, it looks pretty crazy.
Yeah, and then at the very end, you see him in the, like, early form of the Batcave looking at a computer, and he takes off the cowl, and you hear what we were assuming is Riddler say, "You're a part of this too," which responds, "How am I a part of this?" And Riddler just says, "You'll see," which shows it's going to be it's not just, "Oh, this is a bad guy, we need to beat him." It's like Batman's going to have to probably do some detective work in this and
actually,
be a detective, live up to the greatest detective in the world type role.
Yeah.
And honestly,
I've seen something really quick about the Penguin.
Yeah.
It says, I mean, great job with the Batman makeup crew on Colin Farrell and everything, but wouldn't it have been easier to hire Richard King? And dude, Richard King looks just like they made him up to look. I was like, yeah, they probably could have just done that.
Okay, when I typed in Richard King, I got a guy that died in 1885.
No. Richard Kind. I'm sorry, Richard Kind.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. That was my bad. I read that and I just didn't.
Okay, I see that.
To you.
I see that.
Yeah, it just like, couldn't they just done that? Did some makeup? I see that. But anyway.
Okay.
He was on Spin
Um,
City, Curb Your Enthusiasm.
The final thing I think about Batman, which really also
Sorry.
added the I'm psyched for it,
Mhm.
is in that final scene when you see him take off the mask and then look at the computer, you get like a good face shot of him, and he has a black like eyeshadow all around his eyes.
Yep.
Which I'm happy about because like if you ever watch any of the old movies, like when he blinks, his eyes go black, and like
Yep.
they always have like eyeshadow on to like take away
Yeah.
that skin color around the eyes, because obviously you can't get a mask to be perfect
Perfectly,
right around
yep.
the eyes. So
Yeah.
like the fact that he has that is like cool. It doesn't magically disappear. Like
Yep. Perfect.
know,
Perfect.
it just adds a little bit more realism.
More
to it.
immersion to it. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's good.
which
That's good.
you know
The trailer
after the
looks
Nolan
good.
series, didn't think it could get more realistic, but this right here is pointing to it. So
I don't know, man. Don't get too hyped. You never know.
it's too late. I already am.
That's your
I don't know
personal-
if I want to watch any other trailers that get released, or if I do. Like,
You're going to. Guarantee.
I probably will, and I
Mhm.
really hope it's the same aspect of what Infinity War and Endgame did, where they just
kind of threw you off a little
show
bit.
cool shots or just shoot stuff and just use it in trailers and don't even use that stuff in the final product.
Yeah.
Like that's what I hope for.
Spoily bits suck.
Yeah. So
Spoily bits suck.
fingers
Yeah.
crossed. But
Good. Man.
I'm personally stoked.
Yeah. You texted me yesterday. You was like, "Fucking Batman should have dropped."
Right after it dropped,
Hyped.
I sent out like 3 texts. I was like, Batman trailer dropped, 100% sold.
Yep. Pre-order.
I'm
day
sold.
one.
Sold.
Pre-purchase day one. It's like,
Yeah.
jeez. There you go. But then again, don't get too excited.
Too late.
You never know. You never know.
It's too late. Already really excited.
Well, I'm glad you're excited for it. Any kind of window for release or anything, or just
Right now it's just 2021. I don't know if it has. I know the date got pushed back.
it's not bad.
October 1st, 2021 is the release date right now. It's supposed to be June 25th, 2021, but then COVID
Your
happened.
birthday. Your
Um,
birthday.
Yeah, that kind of bums me out that I'm not gonna be able to go see it on my birthday.
I mean, it's still a year away though. Holy shit, it's a year and fucking month and change away.
Yeah.
Year and a month away. That's a long time, man. But hey, let it ride.
Live rad.
Let it ride. Let it ride. Cool, man. Cool. Well, I have nothing.
Yeah, I know. You.
Literally, the only news I saw on like all the news outlets was Batman this, DC that,
Yep.
Batman and DC this. I was like, Matt will touch on all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm not needed. But whatever. I'm glad you're excited, man. It's always good to be excited for some stuff. I'm still hyped on Cyberpunk. So, but I think honestly, Cyberpunk might be the next game that I buy. Like I have so much of a backlog right now that I have to just whittle my way through and knock it
Yeah.
out. That
I kind of want to get Control still, but I want to beat Horizon pretty much completely before I even think about that.
There you go.
So, plus that gives me time to let them figure out the PC port if it turns out to be troublesome like Horizon was.
Mm-hmm.
So,
There you go. Yeah. Well, who knows, man? Who knows?
well,
I mean, I have nothing and nothing else, dude. Honestly.
I don't think I do either.
Well, and let's put a lid on that. And it's called a wrap for Zen 110 of Guy Party Podcast. We'll catch you guys next week. Take it easy.
Bye.